Hey there, Tad Hargrave from marketingforhippies.com, and today's video is about copywriting and this idea, start with the deal breaker. This seems so counterintuitive. People think copywriting is about you're trying to write in a way that's so persuasive that everybody would want to buy. That's utterly not the point of copywriting in my mind. The point of a sales letter is not to get everyone to buy. The point of the headline is not to get them to read further. It's so funny. It's the opposite of that. The purpose of the headline is what? To eliminate almost everybody who's reading your sales letter. It's to get rid of people, not to try to convince them of anything. It's to let them know that it's relevant, but we start with the assumption that our work is not relevant to almost everybody. There's going to be a very small group of people in the world that it's relevant to. So when you say, hey, single moms struggling with back pain, that's not a great niche, but you see what I'm saying? If you're not a single mom struggling with back pain, you stop reading. So you start with the deal breaker. If you go on dating sites, to me some of the best profiles, they start with deal breakers. Like, I just made a list of some, somebody saying like, I have kids. I've got a sexually transmitted disease, I've got herpes, I've got cats, no drinking, not looking for a hookup, I want kids. I eat a vegan diet. There are certain things that for a partner, they know come up as deal breakers. Somebody hears that and it's like, oh, you don't eat meat, or oh, you do eat meat? This isn't going to work out. Or, oh, you want kids, or you have kids? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, you're looking for something serious, or you're not looking for something serious. That's a deal breaker. Why not just start with that? I don't understand. I do understand actually completely, but people leave it for the third date. Then they bring this stuff up, and then it ends it. But it was going to end anyways. If that was going to kill it on the third date, it would have killed it on the first date. So just say it. Start with the deal breaker. Open with that. This is the same with cold calling. If you cold call a business and you say, hey, I was wondering if you can help me out. I just wonder if your business is struggling with this issue at all. That's starting with the deal breaker. Because if they're not dealing with that issue, there's nothing. It's so respectful to do this. This is an immensely loving thing to do, to open with the deal breaker, because then people know. Because otherwise, people can be forgiven for thinking, well, maybe that's not a big deal to them. Somebody might be looking for just a casual, fun summer romance, and the person never voices it that they're actually only wanting something serious. They never say that. And so the person could be forgiven for thinking, well, they never brought it up, so let's just roll with it. And if that person had said, look, hey, just, before we get together, I'm just looking for something serious. I'm not looking for anything casual. I just want to let you know, almost all of those people would say, you know what, I get it. It's not a fit, and back off. Or the honest ones anyways. But a lot would, if they knew. So we start with that. We open with the deal breaker in dating and marketing. And there may be certain things for you. There's the issue you deal with, but there's certain things that you need from your clients, certain expectations you have, and it's good to have those up front and to be very clear. Not to save those for a PS, or a tiny footnote in the bottom that nobody's going to see. If it's a deal breaker, if it really matters, you want that to be front and center. Let's say your work as a fitness trainer requires that people give you the first hour of the morning. When they wake up, you need to give them the first hour. You get out, you get some fresh sunshine, you get your bare feet on the ground, and you do these movements, and it has to be the first hour for some reason. If that's a must for you, if that's just how it has to be with your clients, you've got to put that early on. You can't hide that. Or you can, do what you want, but then people are just going to be pissed because they're going to have spent all this time reading your stuff and talking to you and getting excited, only to realize that's not going to work, and you're going to have wasted your time too. So if we start with the deal breakers, you think, but God, it's going to eliminate almost everybody. Exactly. But you don't want those people anyways. So we get rid of them, and we deal with the people who are really actually going to be a fit. Open with the deal breaker. There you go. Marketing advice, dating advice, together at last. You're welcome. You're welcome for the gifts that you receive in these videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. If you can think of any deal breakers in your business, I'd actually love to see some examples. I am working on a book about this whole filtering thing, and examples really help. So if there are ways that you voice those deal breakers up front, please put them in the comments below. I'd love to see it. If you want to get more videos like this, hit the red subscribe button and the bell icon. And if you give it a like, that will help other people see these videos as well, and share it. Of course, that'll help more than anything. Thanks so much, everybody.